Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's time for this real talk, tell her how. We going live on a televised with orange and blue skies. We on that Friday night Nick shit with our niggas since you this is the ultra drip, this thing orange and blue. I thought you knew it's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. This real talk brand, cause you know we in this. And feature happy people that actually got with people's reaction. Leading up to Knicks and the Heat getting it cracking. Cause it's game time. We up in the world most famous arena. Seeing this lock your team up. After you serve just like a Sabrina. You know Knicks fans. Cause the real Giddy and Liddy. Cause the New York City gritty community beat the city by 50. So about to get me a nice slice for the smart water on iron. Pour a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart to right. And got to get the poppin' and apple rotten. Let the whole, let the powder stopping on the apple watching. This Knicks real talk. The team streaming on YouTube.com. We got a true news, good news, spot on. Dropping them bombs when the comments got spots. Dropping some of the hot content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, us there leaving the water after they got their bag. Almost like a cat to fly back to a triangle jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. We are in the building. This real talk pregame show, Divine, Shy Powers, Knicks, 76ers rematch from the other night at the world most famous arena, ladies and gentlemen, at 7:30. We're going to get a pop and all that good stuff, man. Get ready to break this game down, talk about some of the things from the past game and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Let me bring my partner in crime in the building, Shy Powers. What's good, my brother?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Yo, that was fire. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Salute to everybody, man. We in the building. Man, let's get it, man, because, you know, I'm disappointed in certain sense, but I'm kind of got over it, you know, but we back at it, man. But, man, that game the other night, boy, I wanted that game bad. Everybody took L's in the division that night. We could have kind of separated ourselves from a lot of people. Cleveland lost a couple of games in a row, so we just got to find a way to get back at it, Shot Powers, and, you know, brush that off, man, you know, on to the next, like we always say, and get it popping, man, and we got to do that, man. And we do that, we're going to be in the get it popping, man. So I'm really excited about tonight, man. We got to go get it tonight.
Yeah, man, Divine. That game was, you know, it was just one of those games, man. And I even when I text you, man, it was just painful, man, because we had a chance to, you know, like you said, separate ourselves. I mean, advance ourselves. We could have been, like you said, Divine, a game or so behind Cleveland. You know what I mean? If we'd have won that game, won this game, we a game or so behind Cleveland. So, you know, we live to fight another day. Maybe it was a reason for it. Maybe they started the scheme, and because they didn't look like they was trying to play basketball. Like, that's the first game that I seen this year. Like, they was playing good defense, but driving the basketball, one of the Knicks, you know, bully ball basketball, they were not doing that. And, you know, I mean, I'm just speaking of what I seen, but, you know, that's what it is, Divine.
Facts. Yo, salute to the chat. Jalen Wood, Fabian, what's good, my man? Daniel, what's good? Salute. Luke Skywalker, salute. Jermaine, what's good, my brother? Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. But yeah, man, I know everybody a little disappointed because, you know, where it's at. But, man, you know what it is? You know, we go on to the next, man. Like tonight, we go on there and get a popping tonight, man. Hopefully, we have a good bounce back game tonight. We got some good news on the front end. OG Anunoby might be in the building tonight playing. So that's some good news to hear. Mitch Robinson looking pretty good down the line. He should be back pretty soon. And Randall's still out there doing things and all that good stuff, man. But, you know, just to piggyback off that game, our defense was there last night, the past night there, ladies and gentlemen. But like Shaw Power said, we wasn't driving the ball enough. To me, we was hesitant with the shot, you know, and they just came in and played a little better than we did from an energy standpoint. But that's right, we live to fight another day, man. You know, we just got to go out there tonight and get them tonight, man. And I think that was really the big thing, man. Their defense was out there. Our defense was good. And we had a lot of opportunities to beat them guys. Even in the last couple of minutes, we had an opportunity to beat them. We just didn't
couldn't get the lead.
Yeah, we couldn't get the lead, man, and it just wasn't going our way. But it's okay. Last time we played them, we gave them 30. We beat them by 30. No big deal. You can't win them all, but I guarantee we come back tonight and respond real well tonight. Now that's what the Knicks do. They bounce back and respond well tonight. So let's hope they go out there tonight and got everything going tonight, man. All clicking on all cylinders, and I hope they got a little bit of uplifting energy from Anunoby just being there on the floor and all that good stuff. So let's hope that go that way tonight. But I'm really looking forward to the game. But I just was disappointed, not because they lost the game, it's because of what we could have gained from winning the game. You know what I mean? We literally could have separated ourselves like a game and a half from a lot of people behind us, or 2 games actually. So and like I said, Cleveland took a couple of L's in a row, and we would have been right there with them. So we got to find a way tonight. This to me, Shot Power, it's a must win. I don't say that this time of the year, but it's a must win for a lot of reasons for me, because I do not want to lose that game to the Sixers tonight, and we wind up dropping down. I just don't want it. I don't think we should have to do that. I think we should go out there tonight, cross T's and dot I's, and do it, play Knick basketball. And I guarantee you will see a different team tonight from an offense standpoint. Defense was fine. They defense 79 points. You can't ask no better than that. You know what I mean? So let's see if they get it popping tonight and bounce back offensively. But Kelly Oubre did a good job. You got to give him credit with his length on Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? That was a good job that Kelly Oubre did with his length, and he's a good defensive player. He definitely made it pretty hard on Jalen Brunson like that. But I can, but if nobody else is popping, then it makes it hard. You know what I mean? So if nobody else hitting shots, obviously to take that pressure off them, they just like, well, we're gonna double team Brunson a little bit because not too many other people had it going. But that's okay. We live the fight tonight, man. We get it popping. Salute to the chat. Nostalgic Nick was good. My man, salute to you. NYC B-Ball, Nick 100. GM, salute to you. Everybody in the chat. Coach was good. My man, salute. But Shot Powell, I ain't never scared. Like I always say, man, we just gotta go out there and get it tonight and just play hard tonight for 48, because they definitely wanted revenge for that game we beat them in Philadelphia when Embiid was there. So they even talked about that on the post game. But Nick Nurse had them playing some good defense, but I think we'd be better tonight.
Yeah, you noticing a lot of teams are starting to scheme on Brunson a little bit more. They're starting to lean on him with heavier double teams, because he really doesn't. All right, I watched the games like 2 times. I watch it when it's live, then when I come home, I watch it again. And I mean the next day. And teams are starting to double team Jalen Brunson a whole lot, because there's no one else. It's just like what took place when 2 years ago with the almighty 4th seed Knicks, when it was Jalen Brunson. I mean, when it was Julius Randle and a whole bunch of Tito's. And I mean, that's exactly what's happening now. Not saying that our team are Tito's, because we do have some scorers on there, but they're in the starting unit. When they're double teaming, you got Josh Hart, that's really not a scorer. And I mean, he can score the basketball, but he's really not a scorer. And the last game, DiVincenzo was off, so he wasn't scoring the basketball. He's a scorer, but he was off, so he had an off game. He didn't drive the basketball much. He shot 3-pointers, predominantly what he did the game. The other 2 guys, Precious Achiuwa, is not a offensive threat, but he can shoot a 3. Not that he's going to hit it all the time, but he can. Once he starts getting better with it, he's going to be a better 3-point shooter. And Hartenstein is not making no real big man moves. He's not posting up too much. So they're scheming on Brunson to, and let somebody else beat us down. And that's exactly what I've been noticing. So now that we have OG back, which hopefully he can get back hitting those threes, because he's a 3D type of guy, that'll help Jalen Brunson get more one-on-one moves. You know what I mean? Especially if he goes to OG side, he'll get more one-on-one moves because OG is a threat. So that's all. I'm rambled on with that, saying that because I'm just happy that OG is possibly could play tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. But you hit that on every point, though. That, like you said, the same thing happened to Randall about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew Alpha Pay was gonna be, and they knew Bullet was gonna be, they knew RJ was gonna be them. So they said, let's triple T him, take the ball out of his hand, and make the other team beat. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what Tibbs does. You know what I mean? You take your best. You try to take the best play out of the game and let somebody else beat you. And they did a good job of that tonight. And but I like I said, like Coach said, I mean, like not Scooby NYC B-Ball said, once Randall come back, that they won't be able to do that. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
That's just how important Randall is to this team, man. That 25 points a game is big for the Knicks, man. When they know they do that against Randall, I'm against Brunson when Randall back. Randall and them can create some offense as well and get a bucket. You know what I mean? So, but I think we'd be okay tonight, man. I really think it's going to be a good bounce back game for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to go out there tonight and play hard tonight, and I think we will. I'm not too much concerned about it. It's just I wanted that game the other night, ladies and gentlemen, because we really could have separated ourselves in the standings from a couple of teams, but that's okay. We get it tonight. But I'm really looking forward to an intense game tonight. It's going to be another dogfight tonight. It's going to be another defense game. But I think we come out much better tonight than we did the past game because I think we're going to have a sense of urgency. I think them cats caught us off guard the other night. You know, whether we think that, okay, we already beat them by this much, we pretty cool, no Maxey, no Embiid. So they probably kind of took that thing for granted the other night, knowing that Maxey wasn't there. They probably say, okay, we got this. And I think I said it in the pregame. I said, don't let Buddy Hield start getting some shots up. You know what I mean? And Buddy Hield knocked out some 3-point shots that kind of was opened up the floor, but still 79 points. It was just one of the lowest scoring games in the NBA period. We just didn't make 2 or 3 more shots to win that game. But I think it'll be a different story tonight. So we'll see if these cats respond tonight, and they will. But I think we get a better offensive performance out of them guys and tonight, and we go out there and try to get that victory. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge for the Knicks tonight to go out there and get back at it, man, and win this game tonight. So we just got to go out there tonight and play hard. And let's see how it goes. But I'm excited about OG coming back. Let's see what he's going to do. How Ted's going to do with his lineup. Does he let OG come in at the beginning and start? Or does he bring him off the bench slowly? Like I said, we'll see how it goes. But if I was Ted, I throw him right in there.
He's going in first.
Yeah.
It's no question he's going in first.
Mm-hmm.
And we really didn't. Who beat us? Remember, I was talking about superstars.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name. The young boy that hit the 3-pointer shots that was shooting him like that.
Yeah,
that guy killed us. He had more points. He had that. His scoring was what killed us. That was pretty much bait to me. I knew that the green-eyed dude was gonna go off. The one that wanted to come to the Knicks and the Knicks didn't play him. I can't remember his damn name right now. But I knew Oubre, yeah, man. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know why I forgot his name. Anyway, I knew Oubre was gonna go off. You know what I mean? Because he got a vengeance against the Knicks. So I knew he was going to play, and he played well. I expected that. And I expected Buddy Hield was going to hit some 3-point shots. But that dude that was shooting the 3-point shot, he was right here. So he was shooting 3-point shots. Like, that dude was the stupid star that came in the Madison Square Garden and showed off. He even pumped his fist one time when he hit one. He's like, yes, I hit one. So I lived to play another game. We didn't have a good game. And even not having a good game, we still kept these guys to 78 points. So, I mean, if you want to hold your hat on something, at least our defense was there. Our offense wasn't there that night, but at least we played defense with the guys that we had and kept these guys under 80 points. So I salute to that.
Yeah. I think salute to the chat and everybody, man. Coach was good, my man. Salute nostalgic, everybody. I think another thing that was big in that game was Paul Reed, who you talking about.
Paul Reed.
Yeah, and Mo bombing them up in the front. And you're right, MIC ball. Lowry hit some big shots too. But yeah, Paul Reed and Mo Bamba controlled that inside, and we would shoot too many jump shots. I'm like, Knicks is not driving to the paint. It wasn't getting nothing down in the hole. A lot of these shots was selling for jump shots, and that's the reason why we didn't get to the foul line a lot, because we were settling for a lot of jump shots in that game. So we just gotta hope tonight that we don't let that happen tonight, man. And we go out there tonight and just go out there and get it popping. But I think they respond pretty well. But I think in a nutshell, that just wasn't a bad game. I mean, at the beginning,
that's all it was. That's a fact in YB ball.
Yeah, it was like this here. That first quarter, both teams was like 8 points and shit. I'm like, what?
Yeah, man, I ain't know that was. I was like, man,
that shit was funny.
Brick City, like you said, Devon, Brick City.
Brick City, man. They was, and Knicks was, you talking about brick, they could have built a mansion with the shit they was shooting. They have not got this ball is not falling in the hole that night. But you have games like that, man. We know on any other given night that's not the Knicks all the time. But when you got a team that was hungry like them, they fighting for something just like we fighting for. They got revenge on their mind. And I think they just played better than we did. They played better from a standpoint of energy. That's all I mean. Their energy was just better now. And their front line was doing the damn thing for us, allowing us guys not to penetrate and get to the bucket. But that it's okay. We ain't gonna harp out too much of that. They lost the game. They move on to the next one. That's all we really can do. But tonight, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a different outcome tonight. We just got to go out there tonight and really, really take it to these guys tonight, man. Because this is a big game in a lot of ways for the New York Knicks, and we get into the standards and everything. But that's the reason why I would love for them, because the Knicks lose that game tonight, then the Magic get back into where they at. The Knicks fall to 6 tonight. You know what I mean? So I think it's important that we win that game tonight to stay in that 4th spot. And like I said, Cleveland got a game tomorrow against the Pelicans. Man, they lost 2 games in a row, man. Right now, we wouldn't have lost the other night if it would have could have. We would have been 38-26. Cleveland 30-41 and 24. And if they lose tomorrow, they'd be 41 and 25. And we win tonight, we'd have been 39. We would have 1 game behind these jokers, Shop Howells. So that's what was crazy, man. I mean, me and you was back and forth. Miami lost. Miami lost to the Washington Wizards. So I don't feel bad about the Knicks loss. Miami lost that night. Magic lost that night. So I wasn't feeling bad at all. I like Cleveland lost that night. I was like, man, I just want that win just for that reason. So you know what? It's okay. We live to fight another day, and that's what we're going to do. But I'm looking forward for a different outcome tonight. I want to see all the guys who didn't respond the other night respond well tonight. I'm talking about the Bergs. I'm talking about the Bogdans. I'm talking about the Shinzos. Everybody got to respond tonight. And I think they will respond tonight. Because they know they laid the egg. Josh Hart them know they laid the egg the other night. So I'm really looking for these guys to bounce back and get a popper tonight. And I think they will. Salute to my man Andrew. Brian was good. My man salute, and everybody in the chat. That's where it's at. But yeah, it's a big game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a must win for me. A must win, and I think we respond pretty well. Let's see what Anunoby gonna do, how much game time he get, how his shot looks. AP was good, my man. So let's see how he looks tonight. How does it affect how Josh Hart and them gonna play tonight? Because now Josh Hart get to probably come off the bench tonight if it's the same. If my man go right back to his starting job. So let's see how that plays out tonight. Now our bench gets a little stronger tonight. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? So our offense, our starting lineup gets a little stronger when Anunoby back there, and the defense in the second unit gets a little stronger with Josh Hart. And he been playing some pretty good offense other than the other night. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward for a lot of things that might take place tonight just because Anunoby's back. And maybe it takes a little pressure off of some of the guys to go out there and perform tonight. And I do want to see. I like when Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, Bogdan. I want to see that. I think that's gonna be nice. I think that's gonna be really something to watch out tonight for, because I think Josh Hart gonna help out on the defense side of the ball to take the pressure off of Bogdan and them. So now you got Josh Hart and Deuce McBride back there now. That should be pretty lit now from a defense standpoint. In that second unit, man, with them guys, and then Jericho Sims to be back there. I want to see Jericho Sims start going after more block shots. He's looking a little hesitant to me, Chop Howard. I think he should be able to give us a little bit more on the defense side of the ball when it comes to rim protection. The cat is athletic, is crazy. So let's hope he can catch up with that, man, and help us out on the defense side of the ball. He's been playing pretty aggressive though, but I just want him to play a little harder tonight. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it go down tonight, man. You got 3 guys that's possible to play defense, then you add, I guess, Burks and Bogdan in there. I like that because you're balancing now. You got Deuce McBride, Alex Burks, hypothetically, Josh Hart, Bogdan, and Jericho Sims. So I do like that in the sense whereas I think my man gonna be able to get some shots up tonight. And let's see how it goes, man. I think it should be a fun game tonight, man. Let's hope we can get it tonight.
Yeah, no question, man. I'm just, the one big thing that if OG plays tonight, he sucks up minutes. You know what I mean? And he may not get 35 minutes tonight. Hopefully you don't get 35 minutes tonight unless he's hot and he's ready like that. But I don't know if we want to put him into 35 minutes. But it gives rest to the other players that we have. It gives Josh Hart a little bit of rest. It gives DiVincenzo a little bit of rest. You know what I mean? It gives Precious a little bit of rest. You know what I mean? Because with some of those lineups, you could possibly put Precious at the 4 for 3 or 4 possessions and put Bogdan at the 3. You know what I mean? And have Jericho Sims or Howard at the center position with Deuce or Brunson, and just like I said, DiVincenzo or Burks. You know what I mean? If you want to make it an offensive crew. So, there's a couple of ways that OG helps the team out, because now you won't see hopefully you won't see Josh Hart with 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Hopefully you won't see DiVincenzo with 40 minutes tonight. Hopefully you won't see Precious Chua with 40 minutes tonight. You know, it'll lessen the load on some of the guys because now, if they play well, then you can get the guys that you need to get the rest to sit on the bench and let your players that's in there, you know, play the bulk of the minutes until you want to bring your guys back in. So he brings back, especially if he comes back with the high intensity that he had before he left. If he's still playing that stellar defense, if he can still knock down that 3-point shot, and he was making a lot of drives to the basket here with the Knicks. I didn't really see him much. Not that I watched Toronto that much drive to the basket, but he was making drives towards the basket. So as that comes back on, you know, the Knicks gonna, you know, we will be okay. And it's another threat on the court. So now Brunson won't get double teamed as much because OG is a threat. You're not gonna leave OG, even though he's coming back and his shoulder's hurting. You ain't gonna leave him open by himself. So he's a threat. That makes it an easier job for Jalen Brunson to penetrate and get to the basket.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, that's 100% right there. AP, the Magic fans don't want the smoke. They better quit playing because they mess around and get swept. I'm telling you now, the Magic mess around playing the Knicks with Anunoby, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson back in the playoff, they get swept. So they need to calm down with that. AP, tell them they don't want the smoke, bro. I'm telling you, man, when them boys get back, they're going to be lit. But here's another thing I like about Anunoby coming back tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a nice side front line.
Yeah.
Another thing that's I'm really intrigued about. Right. Now the front line and got bigger from a height perspective. You know what I mean? So now you got President, man, Hartenstein, President Chu, and Anunoby is a damn good defensive front line. You know what I mean?
Would you remember, like, I seen some stuff, and I've been doing a lot of homework. I seen some things that other casters talk about, and you know, remember I was talking about. I ain't even gonna say it now. I went to the offseason to say it again, but I said it to you about that anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry, Divine.
No, you good, but man, yeah, word bond. You know,
I was gonna put something out there. I don't want to put it out there before the game because for a couple of reasons. But remember this show, everybody, because when this is the show, when I say what I was gonna think, what I'm thinking about, this is the show that I didn't want to say it on.
Okay, remember that. You remember? Hey, March 12th, man. Shout Powers got
March 12th.
Yeah, real talk, yo. Salute to my man D Cool. D Cool was good, my brother. Salute to my man D Cool. And yeah, that's why I'm intrigued about tonight, just because, like I said, that front line, man. Now you talking about a defense front line. You got one guy, two guys who can block shots, and you got one of them who can play straight up man-to-man defense. Is that now? You know, we gonna see what these cats made of tonight.
You got two guys, man. Precious play good man-to-man defense, man. He plays good man-to-man defense. He shut down old boy from Orlando the other night, man. He was shutting him down. You know, I mean, he put him on a little lock ski. He blocked the shot a couple of times. So, you know, he can play some defense, and and OG can play some defense. The thing that I'm thinking about Precious is if he can work on a 3-point shot, he's going to be lethal in this league, man. He could be easily a 16, 18 point scoring a game with 8, 10, 12 rebounds a night.
Facts, real talk, man. Yeah, I can't wait tonight. I think it's gonna be a good one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think the New York Knicks gonna really come out there tonight, and knowing that they lost that game in the way them cats was talking, I think the Knicks respond real well tonight. So I'm really looking forward to it. A really, really good response from these guys tonight, man, because I do think they will respond tonight. Like real quick, let's go with our itinerary for the night, man, and get into who's playing and who's plotting and all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on TNT, New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers from the world most famous arena at 7:30 is going down. It's a revenge game. It's the big payback. We got to get back. We need some get back. I want some payback. You know what I mean? So we got to get it tonight, man. So they're going to go down there and arena tonight. The world most famous try to get it popping tonight. Like I said, team Saturday 36-28. We 37-27. They 6th in the East. We 4th in the East. They 17-13 away. We 21-13 at home. They 10th in offense rating. We 14th in offense rate. We went down a little bit. Their defense is number 12. Ours number 8. Ours get a little bit better tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all around with Anunoby coming back. They 10th in associated net rating. We number 8. So I mean, you know, we kind of neck and neck in a lot of categories, man. So let's see if my man make a difference tonight by him coming back and making that defense even stronger with Josh Hart going back to the second unit, if that be the case tonight. Tyrese Maxey is back in the building tonight from what I hear. 26 points a game, 4 rebounds. And Jalen Brunson pretty much got the same numbers. Jalen Brunson 27, same amount of rebounds, same amount of assists just about. So we got team leaders. Jalen Brunson and Embiid, obviously Richard Robinson and Embiid, and obviously Jalen Brunson and Maxey. They numbers are pretty equal right there. Last they pretty 2-3 in their last 5. We 2-3 in our last 5. So we just got to go out there and get it tonight. The last matchup they beat us the other night, Maxey Kelly Oubre
79. I keep saying 78.
Right, 79, 73. Oubre had 18. Jalen Brunson had 19. Tobias Harris had 12 rebounds, and Josh Hart had 11. Cameron Payne and Jalen Brunson had the assist numbers. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they're in a white drip tonight. We're in a dark blue drip tonight. They project the starting lineup: Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and Mo Bamba for the New York Knicks tonight. I like what I see right there. If that stayed the way it is, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, and Hartenstein. Whoa, that's different. If that's the case, that means that they put in pressure to Chua in the second unit. Yeah, in the second unit actually, and they put Josh Hart at the 3.
Right.
And they make it Anunoby at the 4. If that's the lineup tonight, that's interesting to see. Because that you got some good rebounding. Josh Hart can rebound the ball.
That's something I didn't think of.
Yeah,
that's a good lineup right there.
Facts. That's gonna be interesting to see tonight, man. Robert Covington out, Joel Embiid out, DeAnthony Milton out for the Knicks. Anunoby game time decision. Randall Robinson out. Pretty soon that thing will be empty. So let's go get it, man. But yeah, I'm looking. That's gonna be an interesting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. If that's the way he's going with tonight, I'm perfectly fine with that because I do think that he makes a difference. In having Anunoby and Josh Hart just a gamer, man. I mean, that cat is a gamer. So I like what he's doing lately, man. He's really playing some good basketball. But now you got him and Anunoby in there. That's a good defense. 2 and 3. I mean 3 and 4 actually. Or if they go with pressure to Chua and Anunoby. Either way it go, you can't go wrong with either one of them. Shot power because they both of them could play some pretty good defense to add with Anunoby. And I think Hartenstein started to show that he's kind of getting a little bit more mold than he was the last couple of games. So I think it's a good way to start the game tonight. Let's see if they go that way.
I mean, it makes the second unit stronger too. You got Sims, Precious, Bogdan, Alec Burks, and Deuce McBride. You know what I mean? And this way you can run a 10-man rotation since your peoples are not. You know, I know Tom Thibodeau loves that 9-man rotation, but you got 10 guys out there right now that you can run a 10-man rotation until Julius Randle comes back and until Mitchell Robinson comes back. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then once they get back more acclimated, get back to that 9-man rotation that you want to rock. I mean, I understand like you like that now, but right now you got 10 guys in the circle of trust that we just mentioned. I can't say Burks and Bogdan so much, but you know what I mean, with them on the court, they can score, and them 2 guys need to have a big game, man. We haven't had both of those guys coming off the bench having a decent game. You know what I mean? Both of them scoring 15 points together, both of them having 3 or 4 assists together. You know what I mean? Both of them having, 1 or 2 rebounds. You know what I mean? Bogdan gets out there and grabs some rebounds, but you know what I mean? We need them in that second unit. If Alec Burks get you 12, Bogdan needs to get you 16, and no turnovers, and you're not gonna be in there no more than 8-12 minutes. You know what I mean? 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Bogdan might be in there a little longer, but at that range, somewhere around that.
Yep. I like when we see the start lineup. But here's one thing I do like that lineup. By putting pressure to Chua in the second unit, it gives them some more rebounding. You know what I mean? And some size too, because give them a little bit more size. So now you got Sims, Achua, Bogdan, let's say Alex Burks hypothetically, and my man Deuce McBride. So I like that in a sense because that gives them some height back there as well. And here's another thing I like about tonight how much we mentioned Anunoby. Now you can put him on Tobias Harris tonight. They're one of the best offense players tonight. Or so that's how important Anunoby is to us because he's going to take on some of the better scorers on any team. So having him back tonight to be able to at least to contain Tobias Harris is a good look for the Knicks. It really is. You know what I mean? So and Josh Hart, you could throw Josh Hart or DiVincenzo on Maxey.
Facts. If Josh Hart is playing, it's going to be Josh Hart, and then Brunson to play fat booty dude. Right. I don't know why I'm missing names tonight, Divine. I gotta stop mumbling.
It's all good. Yeah, and then Buddy Hills played, then obviously him and Shinzo go at it.
Right,
So,
him and Shinzo. That's exactly how I was gonna say. Thank you.
yeah, I like the way that go down tonight, man. So just having him back is gonna be a huge plus for us because it gives us some extra body and stellar defense and a 3-point shooter. Anunoby won't be too rusty, ladies and gentlemen, not from a cardio standpoint. Because the captain, like I said, he didn't hurt any extremities in his legs, so he'd get to run around. He probably got a lot of cardio in. He probably itching to go, and I throw him right in there. I don't think that you don't have to play Anunoby minimal minutes. You don't even got to do that.
I don't think so either. I was joking when I said 35 minutes, but I wouldn't be surprised if he get 31 minutes tonight.
Hey, NYC people say we know why, Sean.
Yeah, man, for real.
Facts.
For real.
Good,
For real.
That and 08, ladies and gentlemen, it creeps in.
That's a piece to it too. But that's a piece to it too.
Well, yeah, you're right, AP. I did see that as well, man. What a difference 6 years ago make, man. But Dolan been holding it down for it, man. He's been trying to keep the Knicks afloat, man. So we got to give him his props too. He's staying out the way, spending money, all that good stuff. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big game tonight. So we got to go out there tonight and really go at these cats real hard tonight and make sure we can find a way to get them out of there, man. Because it'll be a good win for us tonight. Really to get a game back on them and also pick up a game on somebody else, hopefully. You, Chris, I agree with you, man. I don't know if we sleeping on him, Chris. I just don't know if what Tibbs is doing. We want to see Shake.
We'll know tonight if Alec Burks don't perform.
Right. We know. I think you know what. But here's something that's interesting. He knew Shake Milton knew he was coming to the Knicks not in the rotation. He did know that, and he made, and that was perfectly understood to him. Like, listen, when we'll bring you on because Leon Rose, and Worldwide West is really cool with the brother. So I think this was more about Worldwide West looking out for him. But I do think they should, if Alex Burks do kind of go slow down, they should get Shake and get buckets. I mean, the man can get buckets and play defense. So, that's how pretty deep our team is, you know what I mean? And let's hope that he finally gets some shine sooner or later. Now, because that's why you don't see Toppin and all these guys. They back down in the G League now because we getting healthy. We're getting healthy and bringing Shake in, bringing Anunoby back. That means Toppin down in the G League, my man going down to the G League, and so I think that they got a lot of experienced guys on the team right now, man. I think that's what it's gonna boil down to. But hopefully we get to see Shake, Chris. The brother got game though. He got game, so. If he can go out there and find a way to get some minutes, I know he'll produce for us either way it go. But it's good to have that. It's good to know that we deep like that because even if he's not playing, that means they tell you that we got a pretty good roster there. But I'm really excited about what's going down. Moving ahead, man. So salute everybody in the chat. Danny, my man, what's good? Chris, Frank Matos, D Cool, my man, what's good? AP, everybody, salute to the chat. Make sure you hit that button, man. Run them up for your boys. That like and subscribe button, man. Real talk. But listen, man, we going in there. We going to do the thing tonight. I'm excited about tonight, man. I really am, man. Anytime you get somebody back like Anunoby, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, when Anunoby was starting with the Knicks, we were 14-2. Let's not forget that when the man before he got hurt, 14-2. You know what I mean? So that goes to tell you how much we missed that brother. You know what I mean? Him and Randall. But that's all right. He coming back this week. Randall will be back, or Mitch will be back another week. And next thing you know, the season will always be over, and we ready to go into the playoffs and get it popping. And that's what it all boiled down to. It ain't how we start, it's how we finish. We just got to finish strong. And I think we about to get ready to do this thing pretty soon, man. And but we tread enough water to maintain till they get back. You know what I mean? The chat is on fire, like my man Danny said, always on fire. Real talk, man. They always got it going on up there. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. But you Child Power tonight. We got to go out there tonight and really get it popping, man. This is a big game for the Knicks in a lot of ways. Just to stay, like I said, stay afloat in the standings, and also to know that the difference is going to be when this cat get in there tonight and help us out tonight. So I'm really looking forward to the game tonight for sure.
I'm with tonight going on, and OG plays tonight, it's just going to help the team. And I'm glad that he's coming back now, that he can get, a little bit more acclimated before we go on that West Coast swing. One game in, and now you played pretty well. You got maybe 24 minutes tonight, and you played good. We won the game. Then we're gonna ramp you up. Second game on the West Coast trip against one of the bigger teams that we play out there in the West. Mm-hmm. And hopefully on the West Coast swing, maybe somehow, some way, you know, if the Nick Angel or whatever you want to, the Nick hierarchy brings back Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson before we come back and play Brooklyn.
Mhm.
You know, maybe, could be, is possible. You know what I mean? These guys that they're starting to talk. The only thing I haven't heard, Randle is ready to come back.
Yeah,
There's no question. I
Yeah.
see too much stuff about Randle. People
Right.
saying one thing, and then you see the next scroll down, you see Randle shooting jump shots, and now he's backing the ball in, and he's doing all these other things. He's playing tennis. You know, he's playing tennis, and you know what I mean. He's swinging the racket. I guess that's for the shoulder, though. That makes sense. You know, using the racket to work the rotator. You know, keep it in. So, you know, those things. You know, seeing him running before the games in a you know, just drenched in sweat. That means that he wants to come back, and we all know how Julius Randle wants you know how he is. He's like one of those guys that, you know, wants to win. You know what I mean? He wants to be on the court. He wants to help his team, and I think he's going to come back on that West Coast. At least that's what I had this game coming back for Randle. So I'm hoping. I said OG on the 8th, and he came back on the 4th. Hopefully he'll come back tonight. So I was a little off. So I hope I'll be about two or three games off from Randle. But I think Randle will come back on the West Coast swing. And I mean, before Brooklyn, hopefully before we play Denver. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get him back the game right before Denver so we can play Denver, come back and play nice, easy game against Brooklyn. And hopefully we have Mitch back then too. And then we could, you know, have about 12 games with all of them on the court together.
Yeah, real talk. If you look at it tonight, but being like you speak about that, like I said, the Knicks got the game tonight. And then on Thursday, they fly out, play a 10 o'clock game against the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers, obviously they're not playing, they're not making the playoff, but they still got a nice little side of young team there with Shannon Sharp, Sharpening guys, and Scoot Henderson, and all them guys down there, man. So, you know, we can't take them for granted. But then we got to go out to Sacramento. You know, they definitely in the playoff hunt as well. So, you know, that's going to be a tough game. Obviously, we got the Warriors. We got 3 tough games, ladies and gentlemen. Kings, Warriors, and the Nuggets, you know, coming up on that West Coast trip. Then after that, we get back to New York. We got the Nets, the Pistons, and we go out to Toronto and play the Raptors. We go play the Spurs. Then we got a Thunder at the Garden on the 31st. And the season almost over after that, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got to go down to Miami. Then we got the Kings at the Garden again, hopefully for a revenge game. Got to go to Chicago. Got to go to Milwaukee. Got to go back to the Bulls again. And we got the Celtics in Boston. And then we got the Nets. And then we got the Bulls. And that close out the season, man, at home. So it's really going to be important that we go out there.
And we got some winnable games in that whole thing, man. We got some winnable games, man.
Yes, indeed. Because you look at where we at right now, that's why I would love to get that win tonight, 38-27. That'll give them a 29 losses. That'll help us out in that standpoint. Pick up a game on them, give a game and a half lead on the 76ers, I meant to say. Pacers, not worried about them too much. A lot of these teams, the Heat, you know, so that's why that game was important the other night. But tonight, this is a real important game just to keep us pretty much a game ahead of somebody, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, Cleveland got a game tomorrow, which I think is going to be prevalent. They got they have the Pelicans in New Orleans tomorrow. Because we would have lost the other night. Like I said, we would have won. Cleveland lost 2 games in a row. We could have easily been 38-26. They could have been 41-24. Then they would have played. They would have lost to the Pelicans last night. I mean, no, tomorrow night they would have had 25 losses. We would have had 26. That's why I was disappointed about that game we had the other night, ladies and gentlemen, that we lost that game when we could have really, really been one game pretty much out of third by tomorrow night if everything would have went the way we wanted to go. But, you know, we, like I said, ain't no big deal. We'll get it popping, we'll bounce back. But a big game tonight. I'm glad and I know we back in the building. It should make us feel good as Knicks fans knowing that he's back in the building. And I think that'd be a good look tonight to have him back, man. So I'm really looking forward to these guys to go out there and get it popping, man, and we can see how it goes. But I do got the Knicks winning tonight, man. I know it's gonna be another defense performance, but I think we score over 100 tonight. I think the Knicks get 100 tonight. So I'm gonna be right around tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Early, I'm gonna go 100. Knicks 100, 102. Philadelphia 95, 102.
Yeah, we right. Devon, I'm right there with you, man. I think it's going to be more scoring this game. I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I think the defense is going to be impactful. Control the pace, grab them rebounds, hit your free throws. Tonight, please grab some rebounds. I need y'all to get out there and grab some rebounds And this is one thing that I need y'all to do, to shoot over 36% tonight. We need you know, even with getting a defensive minded guy back on the lineup, we need to hit some 3-point shots. You know what I mean? And you know, it'll help that people will get a little bit more resting time on the bench to make that happen. I also got it 10. What you said? I said 105 to 98. But what did you say?
I said 10. I said 102.97.
Okay, I got 105.98.
Yep. Real quick, AP. Man, I go back to the essence of hip hop for me, man. You know, OG myself, Grand Master Flash, Melly Mel, all the way up to probably the 2000s but not even long now. I'm sorry. From probably the essence of hip hop, I'm gonna say like the early 80s, all the way up to I don't listen to too much nowadays because I'm also busy doing other things but I love hip hop all eras, man. I can take it to from there to now. I love hip hop. I love music, period, man. I'm a big music guy. I listen to more music than I watch TV. You know what I mean? I just love music, man. That's like my, when I want to study something, I just listen to music. You know, I get all the information, AP. But yeah, man, Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, then Rakim and so on and so on. Then the next era, Biggie, Nas. I'm a Nas dude. I'm a Rakim dude. I'm a, you know, just a hip hop dude, period. You know what I mean? But yeah, always pretty much AP. Same thing as you from like pretty much 82 on up, man. I remember King Tim III when they first came out with that stuff. So, but I love hip hop, man. Hip hop is part of me, man. You know, it's something I do, man. Had a nice hip hop group when I was growing up in Patterson, New Jersey, back in the days. They used to call me Dre Ski back then. The Double D and the Mighty 3 MCs. You know what I mean? I was DJing back then. So yeah, I just love hip hop, man. That's what do me, man. But yeah, AP, I'm right around where you at. I got couple pretty more years on you, but yeah, I love hip hop all day, man. It's all good, man, for real. But yeah, man, tonight we got to get it popping, man. We need that win tonight. Yeah, appreciate you, Nick 100, my man. Real talk. We got to get it. We got Shot Power with the ad libs up in that intro. Nick's Real Talk right here. We representing for my people right there. Shot Power's getting it popping up in there. So, you know, we try to keep Nick's Real Talk in the building all the time. But yeah, man, this we got to get it tonight. D Cool got 112.90. I like that. D Cool think we're gonna have a little better offensive game tonight, which I would love.
I like that score too. D Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think Ananobi's gonna make it different in the sense where, you know, he threw a couple of threes from the corner. He's gonna take a pressure off a lot of people. Now he just makes us a stronger team because now what we had in the starting lineup, we got some of them back on the bench now. So our bench should be a little better. Because, you know, whether it's my man going pressure to it going back to the bench, you know, so now we get a little stronger. And I think that's gonna be dope for us, man. So we just gotta go out there and cross T's, dot I tonight. I think you will definitely get a better game for the Knicks tonight, Shot Power. I don't see that happening again. What happened the other night? Because first of all, I think they just caught us off guard. They caught the Knicks off guard. That's the Knicks probably came in like, oh, we got this, no big deal, no maxi. Sometimes, you know, you can't sleep on people. NBA talent is talent. You in the NBA because you're talented. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, they came to play the other night, but tonight we coming out on the gate. I guarantee the Knicks will win the first quarter. We win the game. And I think that's where they go down. And Nick 100 said no more than 30 minutes for OG. I hope. Yeah, I can see that as well. We don't need them a lot. Let's see if they don't need him that much. You know what I mean? But I know he's ready to go though. But I like what you're saying, man. No more than 30 minutes. I'm good with that. We got enough people in there to make sure that don't happen. Nick 100. So let's see how it goes. My man got a 1.1. Andrew got 98 to 97 shot powers. He like, yo, this is gonna be a tight one. But yeah, and Andrew, at least it won't be 79 and 73.
Yeah. I'm down. I don't, you know, we do the scores just to, you know, throw some stuff out there. But if the Knicks win by 1 point, I'm happy. That's all that matters.
All that matters. The W, not the L. Yeah. We like to have fun with the prediction thing, man, because you know it's just fun to do it. And then if somebody get closer, have anybody got it right yet?
Not yet.
One time I got about 2 points one way or the other.
I think D-Ross got real close. You know what I mean? I've been close to like the 3 points that a game was won in was on a different scale. So I got pretty close. But I think didn't D-Coolest was not D-Coolest, D-Ross. Didn't D-Ross get one that was right on the button? Somebody got one that was like 140. It was a big number too, man. He was real close to that one. think it was D. Ross. I think it was D. Ross.
Yep.
Salute to whoever it was, and salute to the chat.
Yeah, hey, Nick 100, man. I'm not feeling that, but you know what? I hope the Knicks go out there and bust that butt, make a close the mouth tonight, because you know there's gonna be some hyperbole and all that crazy stuff tonight. But we just gotta go out there, and the best way to go out there and make Candace Parker shut up is go in there and put up, put up or shut up. So we're gonna shut up by putting up tonight. And let the spectacle be what it is. Super, my man. Cash Out, my brother James. What's good? What's going on, Cash Out? Good to see you, my man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got you. I know who calling that game tonight is I thought I seen that Nick 100. I got to look back at it and see who calling that game tonight. But I hope she not. She might need to be in the studio, but she don't need to be on the sidelines and all that good stuff. Tell her why you saying commentating and all that. We don't need her for that. Hey, Ryan, what's good, my brother? Salute to my man, Ryan. What's good, my man? What's going on? Salute to my man, Ryan. You already know what it is. But yeah, man. Yep. He said, he was at work, right?
Yeah, I had to do some other stuff, and then by the time I got out, y'all was the podcast. Y'all already had podcasts already, and then I had to go to work that next morning. So I was like, I can't. If I go out there, I already know how I be, man. I go out there, have one drink, and end up to be like, hey, and I'm going, yo, what's going on? I'm like, oh, get crazy with it. So
AP, yeah, I think I am AP. I think I'm going to drop a new one for the playoffs. I'm really because this is just an intro for the show, but I'm going to drop a Knicks playoff joint for the playoffs for sure. I got some fire in my mind that I want to get that popping, because I think that would be the ultimate one. So yeah, y'all can look for the playoff bars, man. I'm gonna get it popping, man. Real talk. But yeah, man, this is a must win, ladies and gentlemen. This is a must win for the New York Knicks tonight. I mean, must win in the sense of we lose tonight, we could drop all the way down to number 6. So it all depends what happens with Indiana. We might could drop to number 7. So that's how bad I want that game, man. I want that game for a lot of reasons. And I think we get the game tonight. I think we get the game tonight. We go out there. It won't be the same, ladies and gentlemen. This will not be the other night. Make no mistake about that. On Sunday, we go out there and handle that business tonight, man. I just think even if Anunoby wasn't back tonight, I think the Knicks going to be on a different energy tonight. They know they didn't play their best basketball, or nowhere near their best. I mean, they bet nowhere near their best the other night from an offense standpoint. So I think they're going to look at some film over the last couple of days, say what we didn't do, what we did do. They need to drive that ball more tonight. I don't care about Mo Bamba. I don't care about Paul Reed and all them guys. Drive that ball, man, and get down into that hole and get some buckets, man, and some and ones. Don't settle for jump shot. You need to shoot high percentage shots. 3-point shots are not high percentage shots. To me, or mid-range shots. You need to attack the rim tonight. Get in there, attack the rim, and try to get some fouls and all that good stuff, and go to the free throw line. That we pretty much built that way. The closer to the rim, and if you can score around that paint, that'll open up that 3-point line. And if they can do that tonight, I think we should be okay, man. They walk out of there with a W tonight. D. Ross, what's good, my brother? Salute. D. Ross in the building, my man. Ron, everybody. AP, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward, man. I'm just, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, earlier, I'm disappointed we lost the game. Not because we lost the game. Everybody in that division lost that night. And that's what I was disappointed about, man. We could have literally been 2 games up on everybody. I mean, the Heat lost to the Washington Wizards in Miami. And I'm like, man, Orlando Magic lost to the Pacers in Orlando. So I was like, the Knicks got a chance to do the damn thing on a couple of nights ago, but they couldn't really get past some guys, man. We was in the game close, but what I noticed about the one thing about the Knicks, that's why I'm glad Anunoby is back, because you know what? Usually when we get behind, it's hard to catch up, because we so limited in bodies, you know what I mean? And Tibbs got to play these guys the minutes they playing them, because you don't got a body to do what you do. So I think just having him back tonight going to make a big difference from a defense standpoint. And like I said, it makes our bench stronger. So I'm really looking forward to him going out there tonight. I'm with you, D-Rob. We will win tonight, man. We get it popping tonight, man. And then we get ready for that West Coast trip, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday it'll be a late one, 10 o'clock game. I know all you cats who got to get up early in the morning like we all do, but we're gonna have to. Soon as you get off work Thursday, take a nap.
Yeah, no question. No question.
Take a nap. Get your sleep on early, so that way time the game go over, you ready to fall back to sleep, fall back to rest, whatever. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure y'all get y'all some rest Thursday, man, because it's a 10 o'clock West Coast game. We got 4 games on the West Coast, and you know how that thing go. You know what I mean? So, but I'm looking forward to it, man. Hopefully we get past the Blazers. Then we know we got the 3 toughest after that: Warriors, obviously the Kings and the Nuggets. So it's going to be a pretty tough West Coast trip. But like I said, it'd be a nice thing if Robinson and Randall can come back. One of them, it'd be nice if they can come back on the trip. But with or without it, we're gonna go hard. That's one thing you could say, Shop House. Knicks will go hard on that trip. We'll try to close it out and get it popping for sure.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, control the pace, grab rebounds. Rebounds is key tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Grab rebounds, free throws. Let's get back to we're not getting to the line a lot like we used to. We're not close to 25 free throws a night. We need to penetrate and get to that hole. Get back to the line. Those are the points that we're missing. And we got to shoot good tonight. Over 36% from 3-point tonight. We have to, with OG back, hopefully we can get him, hopefully 3 or 5, get DiVincenzo, maybe 5 or 12 or something like that, something where it's not, dramatic. You know what I mean? We don't need DiVincenzo to put up 17 3-point shots, so. And and everything else. And that lineup that you put out there, Devon, that starting lineup is a smart lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, putting OG in the power forward position, because that's what I was saying. OG in the when he goes into the second unit, but put him in that power forward position, and having Josh Hart at that 3, gives you a little bit more offense out on the court. You know what I mean? It gives you a little bit more offense on the court. I still believe that Precious is going to be in the 4. And OG be back in the 3, but with this lineup right here, you got rebounding, you got scoring, you got multiple people. And with this lineup, Josh Hart has to step up tonight. Mm-hmm. When he has that open shot, he cannot hesitate. Not look at it, have a whole full second to shoot the 3, shoot the ball, just shoot it. You know what I mean? Instead of up faking and then want to drive the ball to the hole and jump in the end and pass the ball, shoot the rock. With this lineup, he would have a perfect opportunity to shoot the ball when he's open, because they leave him open enough. Go ahead and shoot 10 3-point shots. If you hit 4, that's beautiful. That's 40%. So get out there and shoot them. If you shoot 10 shots and you hit 4, that's 40%. So that's what we need tonight. Get out there and shoot that shot.
Facts. Hey, D-Roz, you already know my man. D-Roz said that L was on him because he wasn't in the pregame. You know how you do, my brother. Usually you when you in here, so he's like that Nick good luck charm in Nick's Real Talk. So appreciate you coming in, my man, because D-Roz, my man. Me and D-Roz go way back, man. The brother been supporting from day one, man. So yeah, man, salute to the God. Norrica, what's good, my brother? Salute, peace. That's good. Nick Live, salute, peace. Yeah, man. Anthony Edwards, AP said Anthony Edwards said you had one Laker player shooting more free throws than the whole damn team, the whole Wolves team. Yeah, it go that way sometime, man. I really do, man. But let's hope that don't be like us tonight. We got to definitely go to the bucket tonight. And I don't know what they're gonna do, Shop Howard. I don't know if Tim they just send tape to the damn NBA, but Jalen Brunson is not getting no calls. I mean,
the last couple of games they have changed the way they are trying to officiate. I think. You know what I mean? They look a little bit more rough. I even watched a couple of other games where I was looking like, man, they a little rough. They didn't make that call. I was like, oh, man, that was a bad call. They didn't make that call. Or, so maybe that's the new way that they want to try to, make the league now. They did take away the hand check and all that other stuff. Maybe they're making it I don't know what it is. It just looks a little different than the last. And I seen aside from the Knicks, I watched the I watched two other teams play basketball, and the game was was a little rough. People getting knocked down, no calls, no foul calls. I was like, okay, all right, if that's the way they're gonna do it, all right, so be it. You know what I mean? Jalen Brunson might have to put a pair under them long johns he got on. They got to put on some knee pads or something like that, so you don't hurt nothing.
Yeah, the league trying to get back to. They feel like it's too offense minded. The league starting to feel like it's too much. Remember early in the year they were throwing up 150 a game, 130.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they trying to get back to a little bit more, giving the defense some opportunity too, because they do think that is too much offense going on in the NBA. And I think they're looking to go into the off season in the next year with some different changes in the offensive defense schemes in the NBA, what's allowed and what's not allowed. Because it is, you know, sometimes you can't cheat. You can't cheat a good defensive play. I'm happy they like that. I'm happy it's physical like it is, because that's what it's supposed to be back. You know, it's offense and defense. You know what I mean? It can't be just offense one way, because what I do like about it, it helps out our team, because we a defense-minded team. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad. You know what I mean? Like, listen, you know, when the Knicks come to play, and listen, we physical. You know what I mean? And I'm happy they doing it, because you just can't let cats walk in there and get anything, but still, you got a foul is a foul. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, they got to make sure they call it. You know, all that good stuff. Though, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm good either way. We got a team that's built for whatever. The New York Knicks team, once fully healthy, we built for any type of basketball. And that's what I like about our team. We could play a 90s style basketball. We could play a new generation basketball. I mean, we got guys who can knock down 3-point shots. We got guys who can get physical and bang and bump and bruise. So I really do think that we built either way. So, but I'm glad they get back to it, because that's like that 90s basketball type thing. You know what I mean? It was real physical down there, man. And it's NBA, no boys allowed. You know what I mean? And I think that's where we got to get it popping, man. I really do think that we got to get back to what we do. My man Norican said we need to get a little win streak popping so we can get back facts like when we was killing the NBA. Yeah, you 100% right, my man. Hey, Norican, I think Anunoby, I'm not saying he's gonna be the saver, but he's gonna make a huge difference on that team, just from the standpoint defensively. The bench gets strong because he's back in the starting lineup. Whoever was in the bench goes back to the bench now, so the bench gets better. Because now that guy like Josh Hart, whoever the case may be, now Chua, they go back to the bench. Our bench gets stronger. So I do agree with you, man. We do need to get on that, man. But I think we need to win tonight. I would love to come off that West Coast trip. I'm gonna be honest with you. At least 500. At least 500. 2-2. If we at least, I don't want to come back off. I think we can come back off the West Coast trip. 3-1, 2-2. I'll take 2-2 off the West Coast trip. And then when we get back to close at the last pretty much certain amount of games of the season, we come back to the East Coast and we try to do the damn thing. And Nick Live,
we got a couple of good games when we come back. You know, Brooklyn, Detroit, you know, teams that we should, you know, so 2-2 plus 2 more when we come back on this side of things ain't so bad. You know what I mean? It'll keep us relevant. You know what I mean? It'll keep us where we need to be. I really think we can go over there and win 3-1. I think the first 2 games we should be able to win, and Golden State and the Nuggets is a throw up. I think we could win one of those games. Especially I'm thinking Julius Randle coming back on this West Coast swing, man. One of these games in the West Coast, you're gonna hear after the night Julius is coming back. He may come back for what we play first, Portland. He may come back for Portland to get him ready and play the other team. I forgot his Sacramento.
We got the Warriors, then we got the Kings, then we have the Nuggets.
Right. So I think Julius Randle may be coming back from this swing, and I think Mitchell Robinson. As soon as we come back from the swing, we go against Brooklyn. Mitchell Robinson might be back. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? I'm pushed everything. I did say that Mitchell Robinson was like the 27th-ish. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to be the last one, because I haven't heard as much as I heard about Julius Randle. Julius Randle is taking contact. You know what I mean? It's just not full contact. But I haven't heard anything about Mitchell Robinson on contact. You know what I mean? I haven't heard him, you know, contact at all. He's running now, he's jumping, he's shooting, but I haven't heard anything about him playing on-court contact basketball like Julius Randle has. He's just not full contact yet. I mean, they're hitting him with, you know, maybe 1 or 2 players and the sticks and stuff like that. It's not super duper physical. You know, he gets to his position to shoot a shot. The guy probably that stands and put his hands up so he can get the shot off and stuff. But as being physical or 5-on-5, like what OG is just experienced back with the crew, I haven't heard that. I think Julius Randle come back off of this one day in this week, man. One of these West Coast swing things, man.
Yo, salute to my man Poop. You know me, my brother. Salute Poop. What's good, my man? Salute to you. He said test facts. Hey, AP, I'm wondering what the Knicks gonna do with them draft picks, man. I know we'll talk about that later on down at the end of the season, but I wonder what they're gonna do with them 3 picks, 2 firsts, 1 second. Are they gonna wheel and deal them or what? You know, so it's gonna really be interesting what they. And that's why I can see why they moved on for some of the guys, the younger guys, because they can get them right back with these picks. You know, replenish the team. But I like what they did. But that's an interesting thing to get it. But listen, man, the game about to go down. We're going to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button for your brothers, man. Real talk, man. We appreciate you coming in, everybody. As always, the chat is always popping all the time. You know, so there's no doubt about it, man. That's the visible panel right there, the chat. That's where it's at. But we're going to go out here and try to win this game and then get ready to get out here on this West Coast thing, man, try to make it happen. You know what I mean? I think we really need to do it, man. There's going to be a big game tonight, and I think we're going to be ready for it. Suta Anunoby back in the building. I know the guard going to be buzzing to see him back there tonight, and I'm buzzing to see him as well because I know how much he meant to that team. You know what I mean? And when he was playing, we was doing the damn thing. So let's see if he can get it popping. Shaw Powell, holler at your brother, man. We can get up out of here.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. We will see what Anunoby will bring to us after the first shot. Everybody is going to be watching for his first three-point shot to see how he shoots. So after tonight, and you see Anunoby shoot that first shot, everybody remember that moment and bring it back to the next pregame post game that we have.
Yeah. Salute to the chat, man. NYC, AP, Pooh, Nick 100, Nick Live, Norika, my man. Everybody, man. Nick 100, GM, Danny. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Everybody's Nick fan, everybody in the building. D Cool, salute to the chat, man. Y'all enjoy the game. Y'all make sure you hit that button, man, for your brothers, man. And we want to see some defense, like my man said tonight. I'm with you on that AP 100%. Knicks will get it popping tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get it. Knicks will talk Divine, Shaw Powell, the chat. That's where it's at. Yo, peace, everybody. Enjoy the game. We see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
We
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's time for Knicks Real Talk Telehigh. We going live on a televised with orange and blue skies. We on that Friday night Knicks shit with our niggas since with the ultra drip, this Knicks orange and blue. I thought you knew it's a brand. You understand how we do, my man. We stand on business. Knicks Real Talk brand, cause you know we in this. And keep the happy people that action that with people's reaction. Leading up to Knicks and the heat getting it cracking. Cause it's game time. We up with the world's most famous arena. See that it's lock your team up. After you serve just like a Sabrina. You know Knicks fans. We to the real Diddy and Liddy. Cause the New York City gritty committee should reach the city by 50. So about to get me a nice slice for the smart quarter on iron. For a few bucks in the quarter to pay the order with my smart to right. We and got to get the poppin' and apple rocket. Let the whole let the politics stopping on the apple rocket. That's Knicks Real Talk. The team streaming on YouTube.com. We got a true news, good news, spot on, dropping a bomb when the comment. Got a spot to dropping some of the hot content that's up in your head. Enough said, you know, us there leaving the water after they forgot their bag. Almost like a cat that's fly back to the triangle jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
We